What's up, guys? Today I'm doing a video on RX8 driving in the ice. We got really icy roads out today, so I'm warming up my RX8 now and I'm going to take it out, first with traction control on, second with traction control off. So what traction control does is it sort of like applies the brakes and in a way that keeps your tires from slipping so you can gain traction, but sometimes it's not always the best. Like if you're trying to get up a hill and it's snowy or icy out, traction control is just going to apply the brakes. So you're trying to hit the gas to get up the hill, and they're just putting the brakes on. So there's sometimes that having traction control off will actually help you, such as going up a hill. But I'm just going to show the little differences and whatnot of traction control on and traction control off in very icy conditions like today. So it's freezing rain right now. The roads are all iced over, so let's take it out and see how it goes. Tires are spinning. Traction control's doing a good job of keeping me from spinning them too much, which is good. Let's try brakes. It's actually not too bad out. You can hear I'm hitting the gas, but it's not letting me go past a certain point because it knows that I'm slipping, which is good. Back end comes out a little, but it's still very controllable with traction control on, which is good because a lot of people are not really used to. You can see on the startup, back end's coming out, but it's catching it. You can hear the brakes. So it's it's a very controllable slide. That's what that's putting you in. It's not like if you turn traction control off, there'll be some slides that require full lock in the opposite direction to counter steer it to correct it. But this, it just makes it really easy. It's nice and simple going around this turn. You can see the problem with traction control on is it does have a tendency to understeer, like I said in my snow video from last year. But besides that, it's not that bad. So like if you take a turn pretty fast like this, alright, there's got some oversteer in there, but it's very correctable thanks to the traction control. Traction control really does a really good job on this car, and the DSC computer controls, it really does a good job correcting anything that you may have gotten yourself into in icy or snowy roads. So that's about it for the traction control. Now to turn traction control off, you just hold this DSC button, press it once, it says DSC off, you keep holding it, it's probably about 7 seconds, and you'll see the little traction control light off right there. And that means that there's no more computer assist, there's no more braking, everything, you're in full driver mode, so you gotta stay focused and keep yourself from crashing. Don't do anything stupid. So right off the bat, you can see I'm just sliding all over the place, which makes it fun. on a turn like this, let me just clear the windshield. bit on that gas, you're still gonna have a little bit of understeer. That's why if you want to do like a controlled drift, I used my handbrake. Everybody was complaining about that, but when you want to do something like controlled like that, where you're going slow, you don't have enough speed, that was good. But like with the handbrake, you're really controlled, and it just makes it a lot easier. Also, one other thing that I found, driving with traction control off in your RX8, if you start understeering, like I'm going to turn here, I'm going downhill, I'm starting to understeer a little bit. If you push in the clutch and pull the handbrake, that converts that to oversteer, and it makes it really easy to correct, and it actually can keep you from crashing. So that's just a little tip that I found. Sliding up my driveway. Alright, so that's about it for traction control on versus traction control off, driving in the ice. These roads are pretty icy. They're not just a solid sheet of ice, which is sort of what I was hoping for, but they're pretty good. So that's about it. Just some things that I've found, because I drive in this stuff a lot here in the Northeast. The roads are awful all the time. But yeah, that's about it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.